This segment is sponsored by Pepsi.
Well, you know, we can't get enough of the Ohio State Fair, and Elisa Henry is there now. She is taking in all the sights and sounds and the smells of the fair food, and look at that smile. I think she likes it.
Yes, I do. I'm inside from the rain, so I really like it right now because we're inside Bricker Building at the Ohio State Fair. Joining me, Christy Eckstein with the Ohio Grape Industry. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're talking about pairing wines with delicious fair food. So what do you have here for us today?
Well, wine can go with anything, so just everyone should know there's really no wrong answer, but we wanted to take some traditional fair foods and pair them with some wines that we have out here. So starting in the end, we have corn dogs. Which you know that batter's a little bit sweet, so we picked a medium dry red called Henke Vin de Rouge, which was the best red wine in the state this year. It's from French American grapes grown in Ohio, so it's got a tinge of sweetness and it'll go well there. We have our world-renowned ice wine here. Ice wine is made by the grapes freezing on the vine, and it pairs really well with caramel and candy apples.
Oh my
it's
gosh,
the apple
those apples.
taste that really comes out. It also pairs well with peaches and pears. Then we have our Chardonnay, which is actually grown on the river in Ohio by Miranda Nixon, and it pairs really well with that sweet corn. So when you come out to the fair, you want that buttery sweet corn. The butter and the smooth finish of the Chardonnay pairs really nicely. And then we also have a Riem Spumante, which was named the best sparkling wine in the state this year. And it is a very sweet kind of sparkling carbonated wine, which pairs very well with our cotton candy. It almost makes it pop in your mouth. So it's that sweetness that really makes those two bounce off of each other.
And these are just a few of your options, but you have a lot more here on the list behind me. Look at this, so many different options. So where can people get wine here at the fair?
So during the rest of the fair through Sunday, they can actually purchase wine here in the Bricker Building or in our Taste of Ohio Cafe. We open at 9 except for Sunday, which is 11. And there's 28 different wines featured from about 13 different wineries across the state, and they're all double gold medal winners from the wine competition, or they're made from a minimum of 90% Ohio grown grapes.
Wow, that is amazing. And so when you're choosing which wine is paired with what are you deciding? You're basing, a lot of this stuff is sweet, but some of it is not, you know, like corn and corn dogs aren't too sweet, but how do you decide which wine goes best with which treats?
Well, what I always tell people is there's really no wrong answer. Drink what you like, eat what you like, don't let anyone judge you. But we do have a wonderful resource that consumers can come out here and get. It's a food and wine pairing wheel that pairs some of the more traditional wines with more traditional foods with wines that you can find in Ohio. And so that's a great resource to take out on a date night when you're just learning about wine or out to a winery. But a lot of times what you're looking for is if the food is sweeter, you want a sweeter wine to go with it. You want to drink something that's comparable to the actual food you're eating. So when you're looking at the sweet corn, it's not the sweet corn, but it's that buttery taste, so it pairs really well with the buttery kind of popcorn taste of a Chardonnay. If you're eating acidic food, you probably want to look at a wine that's more acidic. If you're looking at something spicy, you might be looking at a wine like a Gewürztraminer that has that spice to it too. So kind of just trying to match them up that way, but again, just knowing that wine should be unlimited and anyone can drink what they want to drink.
What I like about the Ohio State Fair is that there is such a great opportunity here in one spot to see so many things like featuring Ohio, and the wines are the same way.
Exactly. We have almost 300 wineries across the state of Ohio.
Wow,
we're the 6th largest wine producer in the country. So you can get out and visit the wineries and see the diversity. The State Fair gives us a great opportunity to showcase those. You can purchase flights, so you can taste different wines and kind of learn about what varieties you might like, an opportunity to try something that you've never tried before, and find something that now you can go home and go to the grocery store or one of our wineries and purchase on your own.
Where can people find more information online?
So if they go to findohiowines.com, they find a list of all of the wineries, maps to get there. They can order our SIP magazine and the Ohio Wine Guide free of charge. And that lists all of the wineries, their hours of operations, amenities, has some great articles. We have a lot of wineries with bed and breakfast and lodging and restaurants. So it's all about the experience, and it's all about finding it here in Ohio.
Awesome. Christy Eckstein, thank you so much for being here with us today. Sean, I know you want us to bring you all of these back. Cameron, can you bring these back for Sean? If I give them to you,
Sean actually ran to come see you. She left the studio to come grab all of them.